So I've had the Pixel 8 Pro for a week now, and I've done a lot of videos about the Pixel 8 Pro. So I did an unboxing, day in the life, camera comparison, and now I want to really do a full review of the actual Pixel 8 Pro. Alright, so I've been using the Pixel 8 Pro for about a week now, a little bit over a week, and I have a lot to talk about. We have AI features, battery life, display, build quality, design. So there's a lot to really talk about when it comes to the Pixel 8 Pro. But let's get right into it. Alright, so one of the first things I want to talk about is the AI features in the Pixel 8 Pro. So Google has been making a lot of investments with AI. They're trying to show it off with the Pixel 8 Pro. One of the biggest features that I've seen with AI on the Pixel 8 Pro is the AI wallpaper. So yes, you can go into the Google settings and choose the default wallpapers that are there for you to choose, but Google allows you to use AI to make your own wallpaper, and you can select different words to put in certain criterias in that wallpaper, so the AI knows exactly what you want and makes a bunch of different wallpapers for you to choose from. This is actually pretty cool because you can get a wallpaper that's only unique to you. You don't have to worry about someone else having the same wallpaper. They can't even find the same wallpaper you have. You just make your own and it's unique to you. So you own that wallpaper and it's on your phone, and you can change your different wallpapers depending on your mood very easily. So another thing about the AI features with the Pixel 8 Pro is the Magic Editor. So the Magic Editor allows you to edit pictures that you've taken, and it'll use the AI to generate whatever is missing in the background. So I took a picture of a Hyundai Ioniq 5 and I tried to take out the handicap parking sign on the side, and also took out a car in the background. It did those two things very, very well, but if you look in deeper, if you zoom into those pictures, you can see that it's a little bit smudgy in those areas. So the AI still has a lot of work to do in making those pictures better. This is the thing with AI. The more you use it, the better it gets. The Tensor G3 chip doesn't look like it's doing most of the heavy lifting with these picture editing, because every time you want to use the editing software built in the Pixel, you always are greeted with a long loading screen. And that just tells me that the Tensor G3 chip is not doing most of the work, and that the AI that's built in with the phone is doing most of the work. Obviously, these edits would be done way faster if they had a better chip. If all that processing was done on that chip, it would be done a lot faster. If you use Google Photos on an iPhone and you do an editing on the iPhone, it's very, very well optimized compared to the Pixel. And that's ironic because Google makes the phone, they make the software. You would think that the software will be better on their phone. So another photo AI feature is called Best Take. So Best Take is when you have a bunch of people in a photo and someone's looking away or is blinking. You can change their face if you took a rapid amount of photos, and you can automatically change their face with the AI. This feature is actually pretty cool. I think it's cool, but it's not something I would use, because I feel like if you're not making the moment what it really was, I feel like it's kind of a lie. And if you're using that feature with other people around, the memory isn't the most important part. It's the picture that's the most important part. And if you watch my camera comparison test with the Pixel 8 Pro, it looks like the pixels aren't really trying to make the memories. They're just trying to make you have good photos. And that's the difference. Do you want good memories or do you want good photos? If you're looking for good photos, then all these editing features with the AI is what you're going to be looking for, and the Pixel is going to be the best thing for you to get. Google is eliminating that extra barrier that people would have to take to edit photos. You can literally take out a bunch of different objects in a photo straight off of your phone without even needing to download a whole different app. You can change people's faces off of the phone without needing to download a whole app or even going to Photoshop or anything of the sort. So that extra step that would usually need to be taken to do all these different edits is gone with this phone. So yeah, this is going to be changing the game, and the Pixel 8 Pro does an amazing job with this edits, and it's only going to get better using AI. So if you feel like it's not as good or it's not up to par to those other editing softwares, don't worry, because the more you use it, the better it's going to get. And the last AI feature that I think that's very, very cool is the audio eraser. So audio eraser can eliminate background noise like wind or heavy loud construction or etc. running in the background. You can easily eliminate that. And I did this with one of my videos that I took for the camera comparison test. I was walking around, there was a lot of noise, cars honking, cars driving around, a lot of wind, and I was able to remove all of that off of the phone without needing to download a whole new software, getting new hardware. Everything was done on the Pixel 8 Pro. All right, so this is the rear camera of the Google Pixel 8 Pro. There's still a little bit of noise, as you can hear, but the color, like I said, is a lot different than the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So this is the rear camera of the Google Pixel 8 Pro. There's still a little bit of noise, as you can hear, but the color, like I said, is a lot different than the iPhone 15 Pro Max. That just goes to show that the AI on this phone is absolutely amazing because it could separate all these different things and make the audio a lot better. So your voice does sound a little bit weird after you take out the noise in the background, but it does an amazing job for something that's built into the phone directly. All right, so another thing I want to talk about is the battery life with the Pixel 8 Pro. So in my day in the life video, I started my day around 10 a.m., 10:30, and I ended the day around 11:30, and I was able to use 80% of the battery. But the thing is, I've seen online that people are saying that the battery life of the Pixel isn't that good. And I can agree with you depending on what you're doing, because I use Google Maps on this phone and it killed the battery. So it took a big chunk of the battery and I only used 15 minutes of Google Maps. And sometimes when I'm playing games, this can really kill the battery. But if you're using social media, if you're taking videos and pictures, doing daily activities, regular daily activities, you should be good on the battery. It really depends on what you're doing. But obviously, no matter what you're doing, if your phone has the brightness all the way to 100%, then you're gonna kill the battery very fast. It's gonna be hard to not put the Pixel phone brightness all the way to 100% because this screen is really, really bright and it looks amazing. And I just love the fact that it looks very, very nice and colorful and that the brightness goes that high. So if you're gonna be having high brightness on your phone, then it is going to kill your battery a lot more. So I would say that it is an all-day battery life, but it really depends on what you're gonna do. So if we look at the design and build quality of the phone, I just love it. I love the rounded edges, rounded corners, beautiful, easy to hold, not too hard on the palm, very, very nice. I do love the design. It feels like matte satin in the back glass and it just feels kind of like plastic, but I know it's glass, so it's kind of weird. The design really looks nice. I like this camera bump here. It looks different as well. Not always a square in a corner somewhere or a rectangle in the corner. A nice long rectangle all around and it matches seamlessly all around the edge. So I think it's amazing. It's either you love it or you hate it. But once you have it in the hand, it's gonna be something that you really wanna hold all day because it's very, very comfortable. But now, if we leave the hardware side when it comes to design and build quality and we move on to the software, I do have a little bit of concerns. So with the Pixel 8 Pro, the fingerprint sensor is decent. You can hold your finger and your phone will unlock, but it's not as rapid fast. So you can't just tap your finger on the screen and it will unlock. You need to leave it there for a few seconds for it to actually unlock the phone. But the fingerprint sensor is what I end up using the most because the face camera unlock is almost unusable. It does take like 2 seconds for it to unlock, and by that time it's asking me to enter a pin and it doesn't work well in dark environments. So if the room is slightly dim, you can have trouble using the face unlock. You might as well just use the fingerprint sensor or use your pin. And another thing I don't like about Android is the notification and control center page, because I feel like you're either going to want to choose one or the other. Once you scroll down, you have more notifications than you have control center settings. And once you scroll down again, you have more control center settings than notifications. And I feel like this should be separated because I want to get through all my control center settings right away. I don't want to do another extra step to get into more of my settings. All right, so that's pretty much it with the Pixel 8 Pro. I think it's a must buy, especially if you're in the Google ecosystem, because it is stock Android. The AI features are amazing and they are only going to get better. So you might as well just get this one, and you're going to have this phone for a very long time because Google did announce that these phones are getting 7 years of software updates, and that's a year more than Apple even does for their phones. So if you're going to get the Pixel 8 Pro, you can't go wrong. If you did pre-order it, you do get a Pixel Watch 2 for free. There's a lot to really like about the Google ecosystem, and Google is looking to really build their ecosystem and build their AI features. So you might as well just go in with the Google Pixel 8 Pro if you're looking for something that's very, very clean and minimal, something that has a nice design, and something that has a lot of AI features that are promised to get even better. So yeah, the Google Pixel 8 Pro, very good. If you like it, buy it. See you on the next video. Peace.